All right, so I'm looking at the waffle again today. Now, I got some feedback on the one I did yesterday saying that it was probably one of the easier ones, so I definitely, therefore, needed to try it again, see how I could do. So, if you didn't see the previous one, I'll leave a link in the description, but basically, we're swapping letters around to try and make all of these be words. So, it's kind of like Squirtle in the shape of the grid, but we're not guessing words, we're swapping letters to make words. And the idea is to do it in as few swaps as possible. We have 15 total swaps we're allowed. You're trying to do it in 10 ideally. So let's look at this. I like to kind of look at it and think about what words I think these are and come up with a strategy before I just start swapping words. So we have HA blank blank E here, which is interesting. This could be, what could that be? Hasp, maybe? I think that might be a word. Over here, it feels like there's a lot of things some of these could be. Okay, the H here probably is going to have the S before the H, or the P, but probably the S. There is an A in this first word, which it was probably, probably going to be third then, if it's something, ASH. Leash would be good. Leash over here. So we get the E and the S over here for leash. And then, so that puts an A right here. So this is now A something N. But I don't remember exactly how. So there's stuff in the instructions about how the coloring works, but I'm pretty sure this white R and that yellow R means there's an R in this column and not in that word. Otherwise, this one would probably be yellow, right? That's what I'm gonna assume. So I think this is maybe DR something. Could be drive, DRIVE. Drive would be good. That would put an I right here, which would be interesting because we're saying A starts with A, ends in I. And it can't be animal because the N is in the middle anyway. So A something, N something, I. Oh, well, so this L has to be in this middle column. So if it was at the, oh, have, like HALVE would work here. So this L could be at the end. The A would be here. We would have renal, put an R up there, renal, and then you'd have L something RID, lurid, put the U up there, LURID, renal, have, leash, drive, and then what letters are left? The P would be left, no, A and P? What's this gonna be? The L is down here, the V, the K, where's the K? The K has to be in here then. So, if this is leash, have, we're using the S and the E, the L, the V, the E. Well, not that E. The L, the V are down here. The S and the E. The A is down there. This R is up there. Oh, this R has to be... Oh, no, we put that over here. Drive. Yeah. I and V. So we need the P and the K to be in the middle then. That doesn't really work, does it? We'd have A... KNPI? Well, I thought I was doing really good there. I've got it all figured out other than this middle row, which doesn't really work because I've got the P and the K, and it's A blank N blank I. I don't have it all figured out yet, but I feel pretty confident the S goes before the H. I like leash here. I think that's good because we know there's an A. But the question is, do I feel confident enough to make some swaps knowing I'm going to be moving some letters to the wrong places? That's the issue. Okay, I think what I want to do, I'm going to do this and that. Okay, good. So those are correct. That leads me to really think this is leash, because remember, there's an A in this first column. We don't have that A clue anymore because I moved it down here. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna start with, ooh, this could be, I mean, I'm thinking lurid here and renal, but this could be penal, but then this would be lupid? So I think there's an A here. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap it with the R. If it's not renal, then I guess we'll go from there. But at least we're getting the A in the right place. Okay, so it is renal. So it has to be leash. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this swap, even though it's putting the K in the wrong place. And this has to be have, right? Yeah, and lurid, I think it's gotta be. But then what's this middle one? So it can't be DR. Oh, the I is up there. We don't have an I over here. Right, so this is Drake? Drake? We have an extra A. Yes, okay, so this is gonna be Drake. So this ends in A. V is here, so drape, R-A-P-E-V-U-I. So we have an E and a K here, and it ends in A. No, because the K is here, Drake, so we have the P. Apnea, it's apnea, okay. It's the P that's over here, okay. That's what it is. Okay, so now I just have to figure out how to, I was trying to, there's, it would probably work well if you had some sort of notepad where you could kind of write these things down. I'm trying to do it in my head just to make it more of a challenge for fun. But you could definitely write these down, make notes. So I need to move the I here and the U up here. So I think what I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna do this and this and this and that one. And now we swap those two and these two and we're done. All right, and we did it in only 10 moves, which is the goal. So again, got it in perfect, I guess. This time it says genius. I think it said perfect last time, but very cool. I had a little bit of trouble just trying to keep track of all the letters in my head, I think, and what was gonna be left for that middle row. And I was thinking drive here, or, well, yeah, I had drive. Why did I have drive here? Because the V had to be in have and the I was in lurid, but anyways, just a lot of letters to keep track of in your head. So again, like I said, if you had a notepad to write it out on, I think it would be easier. But so one fun thing about Waffle that I didn't even notice when I did it before, and then people were making comments, and I was like, what? Oh, I gotta go back and look. If you scroll down, it actually has definitions for the words down here. So if you don't know what any of the definitions are, this puzzle actually gives you the definition for all of the words in the puzzle at the end of the puzzle. So pretty cool. So go check it out. Try out Waffle. Pretty fun. But anyways, there you go. So let me know how you did with today's Waffle, and be sure to subscribe for more puzzles. So the way this works is it's like normal Wordle, but one of the clues is a lie. Ooh, okay, so we know the T and the O are in different words. We also know that there's two O's. Blanc, I don't think that's, we can't do blank, so I don't think we can do ANC. This works just like normal Wordle, except instead of getting the yellows and greens on the actual letters, we're gonna get numbers on the right side over here that will tell us how many greens and how many yellows there are.